What's up, guys? J-Kun Prime here with another Marvel's Avengers video, and we got quite a bit to talk about today. From beta details, beta time, in-game content, and of course, since I'm sure everyone has seen it by now, the likelihood of DLC that we should not have known about yet. As always, though, before we dive in, if you could leave a like rating on the video, I would greatly appreciate it, as it shows your support, and it really helps out the video. So if you could leave a thumbs up, that would be awesome. But with that being said, let's do this. So with Avengers just a month away from the release at the time of this video, we got details on beta runtimes for PS4, Xbox, and PC. First up to bat are going to be the PS4 guys from August 7th to August 9th, 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. The following week will be the Xbox and PC guys' turn with August 14th through August 16th, just a day before my birthday, by the way. 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. And lastly, an open beta, which I'm assuming all platforms will be available to play, August 21st through 23rd, 9 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, they did say that there would be 2 exclusive nameplates that will carry over from the beta to the full game. So if you were hoping to get a jump start on gear and such in prep for launch, sorry guys, this beta won't be helping you there. But you'll still be able to get access to several different activities while in the beta, from a couple of handpicked story missions, the harm rooms, which are basically going to be survival or horde mode for Marvel's Avengers, or if you want to put it into Destiny terms, which I have been doing heavily with this game, which I'll explain why shortly. This will kind of be on par with like Escalation Protocol or the Blind Well in the Dreaming City in Destiny 2. And of course, 4-player co-op missions known as War Zones, which to me sound very similar to strikes in Destiny 2 with a very welcomed difference. Your friends aren't not playing on a platform that your friends are playing on? No problem. Bring 3 AI into the War Zone with you and get that thing done. Now let's move on to some details I got very excited about. So through an AMA with the developers, we got confirmation of a couple things that will be in the game that got me very excited. First off, they confirmed photo mode will be a thing, and if you saw my playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima or Spider-Man PS4, you know this is something that I will take full advantage of. See me live at twitch.tv/JKunPrime, by the way. Thanks. So this super awesome looking moment will be there for you to capture and share with your friends. Another thing they confirmed was a vault system that will help you store some loot and gear that you aren't ready to get rid of yet, which is perfect. Another Destiny feature that is creeping its way in. I love it. And finally, we got the confirmation of raids in Avengers, so big in-game content has officially been confirmed. They went on to say that it won't be called raids per se, as they have a cooler name for them in Avengers. But the first Avengers-style raid will be available shortly after launch, and they were already working on more. Needless to say, the Destiny side of me got super excited over this. I've been waiting for a game that I could play in tandem with Destiny 2, since Destiny 2's a bit of on a trickle content feed right now, so Marvel's Avengers is shaping up to be the perfect game that I play while I wait for other content in Destiny 2. But I'll have to say, if Destiny isn't careful, it may see itself taking a backseat to Avengers altogether. But with that being said, let's move on to the final topic of discussion, and that is DLC characters. So during the last Avengers War Table, they showed the trailer for Hawkeye. This didn't surprise me at all, as I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before he showed up. You can't have the Avengers without Hawkeye, at least in my opinion. But what I saw on the internet shortly after did surprise me. Enough to where I now have a reserved copy of Avengers, not only on PC, but also on PS4. So a UK website called base.com showed Avengers available for pre-order, and just below the pre-order button, the text appeared, "Play as Spider-Man exclusively on PS4." Now that text has since been removed from the page, but thanks to stuff like web archives, it can be still found to take a look at if you want. This was one of the biggest fears I had with this game. Exclusivity. Console exclusives that try and sway you to get it on one platform as opposed to another. But I try not to look that deep into stuff like this until there's official confirmation from the developers themselves, but my gut is telling me this one's going to wind up being very real. Since with how quickly this appeared and disappeared, it strikes me as something very specific. This was probably the result of a game vendor getting a press kit for a new game coming out, but the instructions aren't clear on what should or shouldn't be shown in certain time periods, I guess you could say. So they just put it all up. I know this for a fact happens more than it should, since I've done my time working at game stores and such like that, and press kits instructions aren't always crystal clear. So this was probably someone's goof up that they very quickly tried to cover it up, but with it being the internet, somebody's going to see it. But I have a theory on this DLC. If it winds up being real, if it's, for lack of a better term, just kind of a generic Spider-Man, not really tied to anything, it's just Spider-Man, then this will more than likely just be a timed exclusive, and eventually the Xbox and PC people are going to get him as well. But if it's PS4 Spider-Man specifically, then I might be playing on PS4 waiting for that PS5 upgrade to come out. Because there is no way in hell I'm missing the opportunity to play as one of my all-time favorite superheroes. But that is going to wrap things up for me on this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments about Marvel's Avengers. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, as I will be covering Avengers as much as I possibly can. And while you're at it, why don't you hit that follow button over at twitch.tv/jcoonprime, because I will be in all 3 beta stages, and everybody is welcome to come help me save the world. However, if you do play with me, dibs on Iron Man. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.